So welcome, James. Thanks for joining me on this very sunny day. You can't tell from inside, but it's a lovely day out there. Wanted to firstly start with a few introductions. So my name's Chris Brewerton. I head up the Chamber of Commerce in Sutton, Coldfield, and we're here today to speak to James Pike, Director of Cook's Furniture in Sutton, Coldfield, and really wanted to use this opportunity to take you through some of the ways that Cooks have diversified, have worked through the current crisis, and as we move towards relaxing of restrictions, how they plan to really continue to trade and continue to be a success, in the future. A bit of history with Cooks. Obviously, we've held our events and various networking lunches and social events at Cooks over a number of years. They've been a great supporter of our Sutton, Coldfield, Lichfield, and Tamworth awards dinner at the Belfry in recent years, and a really good family business that are successful and a corner point of the economy in the local area. So I suppose, James, over to you really in the first instance. How are things going, and what are you finding, and what have you done to diversify as we move through this crisis?
Hi Chris, how you doing? Well, it's been a strange few months. I'm sure it has for everybody really. I'm sat here in an empty showroom, which is not good for a retail business at all, is it? With our front doors are shut. But it's been fascinating as well how the business has changed over the last few months, really. Historically, we're a heavily face-to-face based retail business with sales interactions in our showrooms, and that changed overnight. And we've had to embrace new ways of selling, new ways of reaching out to our customers, and new ways to make sure we engage with them fully and support them in their purchases. So yeah, it's been very strange for us. Digital is clearly the way forward, and we've been talking to other chamber members for a long time about that, but this has forced it on us in a matter of months instead of a matter of years, I suppose.
Well, nearly a matter of weeks in some cases, I suppose. It was that quicker. So now, you mentioned the digital side. Just tell us a bit about how the business has diversified and changed on the digital aspect of your.
Yeah, so we've launched digital virtual appointments for our customers. So instead of them visiting the showroom, they can now stay in the comfort of their own home, comfort and safety as well, I suppose, isn't it? And have a sales conversation with one of our expert sales advisors who are showroom based, so they can still demonstrate the products on a video call, Zoom or WhatsApp or various other video platforms that we're using. So yeah, it's enabled us to really showcase the products that we've got and make sure we are serving our customers' needs. So it's really quite exciting, actually.
Absolutely, and moving forward, obviously that's going to be an important part of your business. How have you had to train your staff? Have you had to sort of roll that out as a training sort of piece within the business as well?
Yeah, very much so. So we're looking to open the showroom doors for private one-to-one appointments from this Monday coming, the 1st of June.
Okay.
Which will be great to get back to having customers back in the business again. But yeah, we've done a lot of training with the teams, and there's a whole package in place to do ongoing training and development with them as they return to the business in a sort of a phased way. So we've got an induction planned for next week with all our sales guys, and that's safety briefings, running through the risk assessments, all the changes to the showroom and how we need to operate in a new way, but then also updating them on our new ways of operating and those digital things that we're using now to really reach out to our customers. Yeah,
and you mentioned there safety. Obviously, that's a hugely important aspect of everyone's thoughts and concerns, and that confidence side. I suppose by that training and by that preparation, that's shown how important it is for your staff, and then obviously moving that towards your customers as well.
Yeah, I mean, safety is obviously a huge part of this. The safety of our team members and our customers is paramount, as it should be in every business. We've taken extensive advice from every source possible, government websites, health and safety executive, trading standards we've been in consultation with, Public Health England, just to make sure we are doing everything in the right steps to maintain that safety for the customers and importantly our team members.
Yeah, absolutely, which is so important. And obviously, it's early days, but how do you see that working, and how successful? Do you see that change potentially being? Have you had some examples of that already?
Yeah, very much so. So the showrooms have changed a little bit. We're fortunate; we've got very large showroom spaces, so social distancing is easy for us, a lot easier than some smaller retailers. So yeah, we're lucky in that respect. Obviously, there's lots of signage and hand sanitizers and those sorts of safety measures in place across the showrooms. And PPE is available for the sales team if they require it. So I guess the biggest change has been on the delivery side of things for our delivery teams,
Okay.
who are delivering very large, bulky items, which are often delicate, into customers' homes. So we're not a drop it at the doorstep sort of retailer. It's all about that, experience and that premium service that we offer. So the white glove delivery teams that we've got out on the road have been retrained. They've got a load of new procedures in place to make sure that they're keeping safe themselves, and also that their customers' homes that they're going into are safe, and there's no risk either way, really.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, that safety is what it comes down to. You've been in business for many years indeed, and a third, fourth generation business, I think it is, from a family point of view.
That's right.
That experience and that passion for your product and the passion for what you do, I suppose, has really fed into that, passing that on to your staff and hopefully then on to your customers, which you've done obviously well.
Yeah.
Many years.
Massively. I mean, we care deeply about our team. Most of them have been with us for a very long time. We've got people who've been with us for over 20 years and over 30 years. So you build up really close relationships with those people. So it's been very strange to not be seeing them every day, and video calls are all well and good, but you miss that one-on-one interaction and those little subtle sort of gestures that you see in normal day-to-day conversations are gone. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting people back into the business, celebrating birthdays in the office again and things like that we haven't been able to do for a long time.
Yeah, and it's that small, those small touches that bring your team together, isn't it, so much? And that's, as you say, you can rely on that for the moment, and that they're the relationships you have with your staff. Now, that's really interesting themes. I suppose, to sort of wrap up in the next few minutes, where and how could there be more help, or where are some of the challenges you're still facing that there may be some assistance from government or from other areas? What are the challenges you'll see moving forward that perhaps you might need some more help with or support?
Yeah, I think the government have done a fabulous job, as far as I'm concerned, in the speed of the measures that they put into place and how they rolled it out. The furlough scheme's been incredibly important to support our team, and the government reacted very quickly with the payments coming in, almost in sort of 5 or 6 days. So that's been impressive. Obviously, the other measures they've put in place will help retailers as well. So we've had lots of support from Lloyds Bank, who we bank with. We've got a great relationship with them as well. So we're really well placed to move forwards now and hopefully look for some positivity at the end of this very difficult period of trading.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, that's very much the key at the moment, isn't it? Is yes, there's been a real struggle for a lot of businesses, and that will continue. But if there's positive signs, positive news, positive, ways that businesses are now working to get over this crisis and this situation, I think is really important, isn't it? Absolutely. And I suppose finally, as a wrap up, what are your message to your customers, your interested parties? What's the message, and when are you sort of starting to roll all this out?
Yeah, so we're rolling it out straight away. As of the 1st of June, the showroom will be open again for one-to-one appointments, which I said is really exciting to get customers back in the showroom. From the 15th of June, we'll be fully open with all our new safety measures in place. But I see it very much as a new blended sort of approach to retail, with the showroom being supported with the online and the digital things that we've put in place. The virtual appointments will continue. I think that's going to be a great service for customers. Out of hours support as well for customers. So gone is that 9 to 5 sort of mentality. The shop's always open and the website's always on. So we've got to be there when our customers are there. So lots of changes. just investing in a new CRM system, which is going to help us maintain that, great customer experience that we're renowned for, and make sure we're there for the customer at every step of their journey. That's really important for us.
Okay, wonderful. And hopefully in the future we'll look back to coming back to Edward's restaurant and enjoying some of your famed afternoon tea and cake and the service that you provide in that area as well. James, It's an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for your time. We certainly wish you the best of luck in the coming weeks. It's great to be working with you, and we look forward to seeing the results of some of your changes soon. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Chris.